Welcome to another Hi event right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. I'm here at the Independence Arcade today for the launch of Sober Social Colombo, an experience that's going to be one of its kind. Stay sober, stay social is their motto. My name is Dima. Stay tuned with Hi events to find out more. Captain Shamil here with me, who's one of the directors here at Sober Social Colombo. Now, Shamil, apart from flying, you seem to be doing a lot of other things. You started with Chai, which is a street concept, and now you're moving to a sober, high-end social club. Let's talk about how you got this idea to move into this area first.
Well, thank you so much for coming again. It's good to see you. You know, you all have been the strength for us. Like I always say, the community and the media, you all have been a great strength for us. From Chai Wala day one, now we have come to the high-end restaurant, a high-end bar it is. How we came up with this idea is basically, we have been traveling around, we have been blessed with that. After COVID especially, we thought of, why not putting our eggs in different baskets. So we have been working around, so whatever we saw elsewhere, we're trying to bring it into the Sri Lankan culture as well, and Sri Lankans are nurturing it very well. They have been supporting us tremendously, so we're liking it. So we're looking forward to go ahead with this.
Sounds fantastic. Now, this sober idea, why move away from the alcohol culture, which seems to be so prevalent in and around Colombo as well? So this is a totally new concept, I think, if I say that, if that's all right. So why come towards a sober side?
Well, as a pilot, I've got certain limitations. Generally we are into aviation. Even when you're driving a vehicle, there are limitations that you can't drive, you can't fly. But now, voila, you can get drunk as you want. You can go crazy, but still you are legal to fly, you are legal to drive. Freedom. So that's the main idea behind it, and we wanted everyone to come together, connect with everyone, have a good time. So that was the whole idea. I mean, if you look into our bar, undoubtedly this is one of the most elegant place that you would ever walk into. It's a beautiful bar, not because it's ours. Obviously, I'm in love with this place. It has come out very nice, and it's up to you to judge. Come and have a look at it. It's a tropical heaven, so to say. And even I would say even the delicacies that we have chosen, it's all hand-picked from around the globe. Like let's say a South African bani chow, or Moroccan chicken soup, Vietnamese spring rolls, and like I said, we're looking forward to welcome all of you, and I'm looking forward to hear from you guys. What do you think about it? Let me know. It's a tropical heaven. We're inviting all of you to come and enjoy it.
Mr. Nalinda here with me. Now, Nalinda, you are the consultant chef for Sober Social Colombo. Let's talk about the concept of Sober Social Colombo first.
Yes, when the Shahan approached me, he wanted to do something completely unique. So, twisting menus with the fusion. I did all the changes, menu with the authentic Sri Lankan flavors with the twisting with the Asian flavors. So, when you go through the menu, you can see, clearly we identify our unique flavors with the concept of this flowery thing. So go through the menu, the presentation, everything flowery, the jungle theme, you can see that on the menu.
So we're expecting a lot of freshness, maybe citrus notes, a lot of that. If I were to come here and order, like say, pick only one dish, what would your favorite be that is a must try?
That's a very tough question for me, because I select all the dishes. But I think you should go one by one and see. Start one day with main courses, next day you come with the starters, then the soup, then you pick your own thing. I think that's better justification for my food, I think.
Fantastic. Are we expecting different changes to the menu as time to come?
Definitely. We are thinking of changing the menu every 3 months. So we'll see how it goes. The first menu is like a test run now. So with 3 months, we'll see what is moving fast and what is we can adopt with whatever we have in the local market. So within 3 months, we'll change not everything, but twist here and there. With the menu engineering, we'll do that.
I have Mrs Akila here with me. Now, Akila, as a person who's tried out the food and the drinks here at Sober Social Colombo, let's talk about your experience.
All right, so this was an entirely new experience. So, commenting on the food first, let's get that done with. The food is exceptional because just special mention to the chicken parmesan here. Exquisite. And moving on to the highlight, that is the drinks. And with this, I have tried quite a few drinks. And let me just say, I can't pick one. It's that good. From the tiramisu to the chocolate mint drink. And I'm not someone who enjoys I don't overindulge in sweet food, but this is something that I will not miss, and definitely a regular here.
As someone who indulges quite regularly in good food, my mouth is watering as well. Let's talk a little bit about the ambience. It's such warm, vibrant environment here. It's almost like walking into a beautiful garden right here in the center of Colombo. How do you feel about the interior and the looks of the place?
Not something I expected. I mean, walking in the whole experience is something else, and I think you have to visit the place to really understand what we're truly trying to express to you, from the trees to the beauty around you, and even from the private dining area and to the bar. It sets the scene, and it also allows everyone who doesn't consume alcohol to also have the same experience, maybe a little bit more.
Azman here with me. Now, Azman, how has your experience here at Social Colombo been?
A new concept. I've seen these guys from the start, from Chaiwala itself, and I'm very proud to see them opening up something very unique. And it's the first time I think in Sri Lanka they're opening up something like this. And so, anyways, I feel like they'll take over the world one day, because whenever we travel to Dubai, also we see Chaiwala as well. And so I'm very proud of the guys. They've done a fantastic job in building up the brand. I'm pretty sure they're going to take the market by storm. But we'll see. Let's hope for the best. And I'd like to congratulate them on the opening and then wish them all the best.
I have Mr. Ran Vil, who is the general manager at Yara Hotels, here with me at Sober Social Colombo. Ran, let's talk about your experience here at Sober Social and the importance of having places like this to have some good, clean fun.
Totally fun we have to have for the youngsters growing, and as you are doing, it is very excellent place to be here to party out, and with zero alcohol, which is a new concept in Sri Lanka, and there are a lot of people enjoying to come here. There will be certainly a hit. This will be a hit in Sri Lanka and in Colombo to party and have fun.
I have Mrs. Danishka Chandra here with me. Now, Danishka, how has your experience here at Sober Social Colombo been?
So far, it's been awesome. I think the interior is beautiful and I love the concept. You can actually socialize and not have to depend on any spirits to give you a little edge. Yes.
Now, you've had a chance to sample a little bit of the nibbles. Now, when it comes to the drinks, are you looking forward to tasting something that is yummy but then not going to get you inebriated?
Yes, for sure. The food, so far I've tasted a couple of items and I think it's really tastes good, and I'm looking forward to trying their food, the full menu. And with the drinks, for sure. Yeah, they all look yummy, so I'm looking forward to trying them.
Mr. Roshan Elias here with me, who's one of the directors here at Sober Social Colombo. Roshan, let's talk about the idea of bringing this place, Sober Social Colombo, together, and why is it important to have sober places here in Colombo to have some good, clean fun?
Firstly, I would like to tell about our roots, how we came so far. Everyone would have heard about Chaiwala Colombo, That's where we began, 6 of our friends, including myself. Post-COVID, we were thinking to invent something, because of the situations and all. And then Chaiwala started, it's originated, and now we have almost 12 outlets in Colombo, and we have gone out of Sri Lanka globally as a Sri Lankan brand to Dubai, and we are setting up some in Oman as well. And so now it's time for us to think something new, and again to reinvent something, So we brainstormed a little bit, and we thought of bringing something new and giving a new experience to the customers, So that's where Sober Social was started, and we wanted to create a sober culture in Sri Lanka, and the dry drink concept is very new. And also, I think my colleagues will talk about the new interior concept where people can experience now with more tourism coming in, and the people started moving from overseas country to Sri Lanka, and we needed to come up with something new for experiencing. So after a lot of thinking and brainstorming, we have started this new venture. Hopefully, it's going to take another brand out of Sri Lanka and go global for sure, and make our country proud.
You answered my question as well. I was going to ask, is Sober Social Colombo going to go out just like Chaiwala? So to our viewers watching, why would you ask them to come here and have a good night of fun? Like, what would make this place stand apart?
Basically, few factors, few things, because they can experience a new culture, new experience with the interiors, and mostly we are going to do some miracle with the dry drinks, who can experience something to just come out of their, different lifestyle they already experience, and and mostly we are going to serve some good, excellent food, because we have some good chefs behind our organization, like Mr. Nalinda, who is one of the pioneers in Sri Lanka in the culinary culture. So he's a part of us. So I think overall, they can experience food, experience the culture, the interiors, and overall they can have a good time, I would say.
I have Ali and Sophie here with me at Sober Social Colombo. Ali, how has your experience here been today?
It's been so nice. When you come inside, you feel so home and so beautiful with all the trees and this, and yeah, I like it. I never seen it like this in Sri Lanka. So beautiful. They've done it very nicely.
Now, when you travel along the world, there are lots of places like this all over. Why is it important to have places like this in Colombo, you think?
I think it's very important because all over Europe you have these kind of places, and you have different people, what they want to eat and drink and like this. So this is super duper to have. And it's a touch of Europe, and it's a touch of Asia. It's touch from all over the world. So I think it will be very, very good.
Mr. Dilan Malagamu here with me. Dilante, let's talk about your experience here at the Sober Social Colombo.
My first impression is really good, and it looks really nice. And so it's a dry bar, and I think as for drivers, the only place to drink and drive. So I really like the concept, and I think we didn't have such places. So now I think whenever we need to have a drink, so this is the place, I think so. And I think as the tourism is getting very much better in Sri Lanka, a lot of tourists are arriving, and I think so this premises itself is a very beautiful place, and good to have such places, and I think it'll be a hit.
I have Mr. Shahan Zamin, one of the directors here at Sober Social Colombo. Shahan, let's talk about the concept of Sober Social Colombo and the ideas that went into creating this beautiful space that we have at the Independence Arcade.
Well, actually, I think country has got enough liquor bars, we felt, and there was a need and there was a niche for this, and because there is a crowd in the country who would like to go out and socialize minus the liquor. So we felt there is a need, and it's becoming a trend worldwide, globally, and we thought, okay, why don't we tap into this market? And I think we got inspired by existing businesses, and obviously, and that we worked as a team, and there's a beautiful team behind, helped us out to make this dream come through. And now you seeing it yourself, like it's a new experience, so people can actually come and they can actually drink and drive now.
without any care in the world, and it is safe as well. Now the space, when it comes to decorating and everything, every little detail is thought about. Did all of you get together and plan this, or was it someone's idea? We just like to get an idea about it.
Absolutely, because okay, we come from different backgrounds, and as part of our work, we travel quite often, and like we see a lot of things around. So we wanted to give like a different experience. You walk in, you get that garden feel, and because we going sober, you can actually come in and like enjoy the interior. So more than food and drink, we want this to be an experience. People can actually come and enjoy the ambience. So it came out well, and we are quite happy about it. And if you feel it's good, then that's what we needed.
I have Mr. Chalaka Gajabahu here with me now. Chalaka, how has your experience here been at Sober Social Colombo?
Well, I've been here for about 10-15 minutes. I think it's an amazing experience, especially, I'm yet to taste the food. I'm pretty sure it's going to be grand, superb. But in terms of the design, the interior and all that gives an amazing experience overall. So first impression, it's 7-star already.
When it comes to having a place that is for sober socializing, why do you think it's important to have places like this in Colombo?
It is very important to, when you look at it from a tourism perspective, it's a requirement, because we get a lot of tourists also coming into Sri Lanka looking for that perspective. The regions, whether it's the Middle East or even in the Asian region, they look for places like this that they can hang out and have fun. So I think this is an ideal location, and for the segment of that crowd in Sri Lanka also, who don't want to have a drink with alcohol, but have fun with some amazing mocktails going around with their food. That's going to be a good experience altogether.
The perfect garden vibe for you to have some sober fun right here at the Sober Social Colombo. Until we see you again with another high event, take care and be safe.